All right, so I was like midway through the video, and then I was like, can I just like react to this and record it? But I'm already halfway through, so this is gonna be a weird way to start off a video. Jason is here also.
What?
Yeah, we're just.
What? Where am I?
I'm like midway through the video. I'm like, why don't I just record this? Like, because we're just. I'm sorry. We're just gonna keep the ball rolling. You know, yeah.
And he never lets anyone tell him that he doesn't belong there. You gotta promise, Miles.
I promise.
Who do you think you are? Really?
We are supposed to be the good guys.
We are.
Oh, it's about to get wicked. Oh, it's about to get wicked. It's about to get wicked. All right. Like I said, sorry to start it off like that. Basically, what I'm seeing is this is the first official trailer, so we don't know what other trailers is about to release, but there's a lot of information that they're dropping on us. Now there's like a main hub for most of the Spider-Man, which is pretty cool because in the Spider-Verse comic series, I don't think there was a main hub for all the Spider-Man. I think they found a place, but it wasn't really like their own pocket dimension from what I'm seeing. And there was a bit of people. I think there's going to be some new characters that they make up just to like fill in the spots. I don't think they're going to go straight from the source material because the first movie did it. Yeah, one thing I saw was Peter B. Parker, not Peter Parker, Peter B. Parker for Benjamin. He has a child now, so I guess him and MJ got married and had a child. They tried it out. I like the beginning. I like the beginning when his mother was talking to him because people liked the first movie for, you know, the coming of age story. It's a teenager that finds purpose in himself and becomes the best he can be, or is starting to be on that journey. You know, not a lot of teens have to worry about stopping particle accelerator, but a lot of teens have to worry about finding who they are in a world that, you know, is trying to condemn them for a lot of things that they want to be, which is themselves. I really like that. And seeing it through the perspective of a mother who is literally seeing her child having to go stop this particle accelerator, yada yada, seeing her child who literally lost, you know, a great father figure other than his father, Uncle Aaron. She's like, yo, find it in yourself to be an adult or be this big man, this grown man, this protector, but also protect the inner child that we found love in. So I really like that because a lot of movies, you know, they show motherly love, but they don't show that motherly love isn't just for every part. It's for that child that they had to protect. Because when you grow up and you leave the nest, there is nothing that mother can do but trust you to protect that child. She's not saying stay as a kid. She's not saying be childish, be immature. It's just understand where you come from. Understand who loves you. Understand what you can be and what you can grow into. And I relate to that a lot because even not even leaving my nest, being 19, I'm still in, you know, living with my parents and stuff. I find no shame in that because this is me strengthening who I am, finding my own. I really like the trailer. I think that they're really going to play into that romance between Gwen Stacy and Miles. You know, I read the 2020 release of Miles Morales. It was weird. There was a lot of traumatic things that happened in there. I think Miles had got cloned and he got tortured and shit, and it was pretty gruesome. I'm looking at the trailer now and I see Miguel O'Hara, or Spider-Man 2099. I think he's probably going to be the antagonist, but the I'm a good guy, but I will do anything that's necessary to get what's right. Maybe Miles finds out something important, like knowledge about why all the Spider-Men are being put together. I don't know who that new character is, the black woman. Like I said, I just went into this blind. Literally, you guys saw from the beginning of the video that I was already midway through the trailer. So a lot of my initial thoughts I didn't really say until now. Yeah, there was a lot being dropped on us. Like I said in my Guardians of the Galaxy video, or was it my Black Panther video? I don't really research anymore. I just wait for the product to go out. All I do is watch the trailer and all I do is watch the product. So I don't know every single character that was shown in these last, 2 minutes of a trailer. But I do know that with the initial thought, when the the official trailer is dropped, and then when a product is out, there is a whole span of time where people can come up with theories that are absolutely right or wrong. So don't believe anything unless it's from the official source. That's what I will say. So take these theories or these, assumptions that I put out with a grain of salt. I think, wrong. I was wrong in the Black Panther video. Guardians of the Galaxy video, we'll see until it drops. So, this is just me, my initial thoughts. I wonder what characters are dying. Some characters have to die. They gotta. I'm telling you, buddy. Like, they gotta die. Somebody. We had Uncle Aaron in the first game. Okay, cool. I mean, not the first game, the first movie. Even in the game, Miles's father died. Like, we need some death. And we need some death to create depth. But don't rely on death to take back that depth. Yeah, I'm be honest, I'm not the most excited for this movie. As in, like, I'm gonna put a calendar up and count down the days. I didn't even watch the first movie in theaters because I don't really know why. This one, since I have more freedom, more independence, more control over what I can do, I'll go see this. I know that it's definitely pandered to children more, so I know a lot more kids that, when it released back then, they weren't that old enough to go see it on their own. They're gonna go see it now. I do hope in the Black entertainment department, they don't just blackfish. And by blackfish, I mean, this character is black. You guys are black, so you should like this character just because he's black. That's it. His skin color is the same as yours. That's the only reason you should like this. I hope that they actually dive more into Miles' character, not just to get rid of the label of, oh, he's just Black Spider-Man. No, he's the Spider-Man that did this. He's the Spider-Man that made this choice. He's the Spider-Man that grew up to be this way. He's the Spider-Man that went through this. He's the Spider-Man that is a human just like you are. He's a Spider-Man that can put hope in your heart, not because he's black, but because he's made great human choice. I feel like a lot of movies nowadays blackfish and create such a narrative that you can only like this person based on their skin color. There's nothing else. And if you don't like them, that's your fault. There's a bunch of characters that I just do not like, regardless if they look like me or if they are the same sex as me, same thought process, same, a label doesn't define who that character is. It's what they do. Straight like that. MLK was saying this shit like years ago. So I really do hope that in the character department, in the humanity department, in the morals department, in the themes department, a bunch of motifs being dropped, a good writing. I know the animation is going to be good. The animation's already going to be good. Like, didn't they win like a Golden Globe for the first movie or something for best animation? That's going to be fine. Christopher Miller and Phil Lord, they're fine. Sony Animations, they're good. Their budget is great, especially for a sequel. Yeah, because people love the first movie like they love Avatar in the terms of animation. So I know that's going to be fine, but let's get some real shit going. Like, let's get some real stories going. I'm not saying it has to be the darkest, but like, I think transitioning from a teen or a kid to an adult isn't, oh, I have to save the world. It's making the choices that you would not make as a kid. Straight like that. Like, that's what I see it as. You can own as much property as you can. You could work as many hours at work. You can do all that. But if you are making the same choices that you would make as a kid or before you were conscious of this point in time, moving on, then you're not maturing. I see that happen to a lot of people. They think that they're being an adult because they work 40-hour weeks, but then they're killing themselves. That's self-harm. That's a cycle of self-harm. I don't agree with that. Who am I to preach and pander? Yeah, there was a lot. I saw the purple and gold Spider-Man. I don't know who that is. I'm not going to research. I'm not going to look into it. Because also, when you look into it beforehand, I think it ruins the spectacle because I don't want to know who that is until the movie. If I go to New Rockstars and they're like, this is this Spider-Man, then he dies. And I'm like, well, they probably can pull from the source material, or they probably can't. But I'm sorry, I'm just not. So yeah, this was total surprise. I was in a bad mood. This kind of lightened my mood because now I have something to do. I have a video to put out. Let me know your thoughts down below. Please like and subscribe. Please be sure to. Shouts out to all the people on the Instagram showing me love. Shouts out to all the people on the Twitch. Be sure to follow the Twitch. I am being more consistent. Drop a clip. What's up with you, Jason?
Turn and look at me.
You're black.
Hardcore
Blackface.
kill confirmed.
Virtual blackface. Oh! Oh. And yeah, this has been your boy Big Heart, Big Nose, Big Dwip, Default Tefe. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
It's going inside.